All right. Hi, Sabrina. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Good. I'm doing great. I want to thank you for meeting with me today to tell your
Of course.
story. How are
hmm
you doing?
Definitely. Definitely doing good, a lot better now. The healing process has been going really well, so happy about
Good,
that.
good, good, good.
Yes.
I just wanted to have you on today and get your message out there of compassion. I, saw your Facebook post, and when I first saw your
Yeah.
pictures, at first I was just
hmm
kind of curious, because your injuries were pretty extensive. They looked pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty brutal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty brutal. So
Yeah.
at first I was curious, and then I was a little furious after reading your post, and I couldn't believe what happened with you. I couldn't believe it. So I just wanted to
Yeah.
make sure that your experience um didn't go unheard. Because
Yes.
it's so important that we get the word out as far as people needing to be more compassionate and helping one another out,
Mhm.
especially in times like these. So
Right.
if you would share a little bit about your story with us today.
Yes, of course. Yeah. So yeah, I did post, and I was kind of on the skirts with that about posting it because, I did want to get the message out there, people kind of being aware of, situations around them. But
Mm-hmm.
I was exposing my personal life, at
Right,
the same time, and
right.
the pictures were pretty gruesome.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, basically what happened was I'm in Arizona, so it's super hot outside. I think
Mhm.
that day was about 110.
Yeah.
And I was outside waiting to go inside of a store. COVID, so everybody's distancing. I had my mask on. So in the heat with the mask,
Mhm.
full gear. And
Mhm.
so I'm just out there for about 45 minutes, and the heat started getting to me. I'm like, no, I need to get some water in my car. I should have grabbed it. I'm
Okay.
contemplating. I finally get help, and I'm up there. I'm waiting for, the service to go inside, and it hit me.
Wow.
My eyes just started going white,
Wow.
my vision. I started getting dizzy, lightheaded,
Uh-huh.
sick.
Uh-huh.
And so I just started walking to my car, like, now's the time. Let me go ahead and start going. Like, something's happening here. And that's the last thing I remember. I was in the parking lot. Witnesses has said my eyes were in the back of my head, and I just fell to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember any of that. What I remember is waking up, and I'm on the floor in the asphalt. The pain wasn't there at first. I will open up my eyes, and I just see a trail of blood coming, and
Wow.
I didn't know where it was coming from, really. And
Wow.
then I started getting my senses back. I started hearing people talking, maybe we should help her up,
Unbelievable.
maybe,
Unbelievable.
yeah, maybe we should call an ambulance, maybe.
Maybe call an ambulance.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
just
Unbelievable.
talking, not doing
Unbelievable.
anything. So I helped myself up, and I'm kind of getting myself together, like what just happened. They're telling me the story and everything, and then somebody grabs me a chair, somebody grabs me some water, and once I get to, I'm like, can you please call me an ambulance? So I had to ask to get the ambulance to be called, but it was just
Unbelievable. You would have to
ridiculous.
ask.
Yes,
It's unbelievable
right.
that you would have to ask for someone to help you, But continue
Right.
your story. And it's good that, because I was going to ask you, how did you feel after you regained consciousness, and what were people doing around you at the time? I just find it,
Yeah.
unbelievable that people didn't rush to your aid. It's just unbelievable.
Yes. And I was too. I'm used to, and I would put myself in situations, if I was, on the
Mhm.
outside, what I would do, and I would think I would
Mhm.
do
Mhm.
something.
Right.
And so, I was sitting in the chair, and I had to ask for the ambulance, and there was a whole line of people still, and they just kind of, were staring at me, just kind of watching me.
Wow.
I'm bleeding, I'm bleeding, I'm
Unbelievable.
burnt up, I've just messed up. They're just like, let me go ahead and get that computer over there, please. So
Um,
I was just completely
Unbelievable.
shocked with it. Yeah, it was crazy. And that's why I had posted it. I was all, look, I went through this experience. Maybe you guys never had thought about what you would do in a situation like that, but maybe now's the time to start thinking with everything going on. you know, I mean, we all are fellow human beings, you know,
Right.
let's help each
Right.
other out.
Right,
You know?
right. That's why it was really important for me to get your story out there, because that's what this channel is about. You know, we call it, you know, the way, because we want to, you know, understand the right way of doing things. What is the way to react? How, you know, this is a Christian based channel, and how
Yes.
Jesus have us behave, and what does the Bible say as far as the way to behave, the way for us to act as fellow, like you said, human beings, brothers and sisters. You know, if you see somebody in need, to help someone that is in need, don't just turn away or wonder, should I call an ambulance? Should I, you know, help this person up? And, you know, so the story was extremely compelling to me, and it's really moved me. And I appreciate you so much for coming on and sharing your story with us and the world, and giving your input on how you feel, you know, you should have been treated at the time, and the way that you would expect someone to react to your situation. So when I saw the pictures, and I saw your pretty face, and I just thought of my daughter. I'm like, my daughter, you know,
out there.
That's, and you know, baby. So
exactly. And I never would have thought, you know, I mean, I feel like, you know, I'm pretty active. I drink lots of water. I eat a lot of food. You know, I never would have thought that I would have a heat stroke. It could really happen to anybody. Anything can happen at any second. And you really have to be prepared on how you're going to react to it, you know, and what you can do to help the situation. So it really did open up my eyes, you know, to certain things too. So yeah, for sure.
How are you recovering?
A lot better. Like I said, I was really unsure about the post, but after and you know, about people in general, right? I'm traumatized.
I'm glad you did share it. I'm glad you did share it. You know, as you know, my first video for the Way Network. So I just thought that your story was a beautiful story to get out there, you know, to let people know how important it is for us to have compassion for one another. And what would you like to say, you know, to the people in regards to compassion, in regards to your experience?
I would definitely say, you know, try to think about things ahead of time, because at the same time, I understand it's COVID. Everybody is kind of doing social distancing. Everybody's kind of aware of each other. But in the end, we are all human beings, and we need each other during these times. You know, our neighbors, our family, we need each other. And even if you're afraid to, you know, say if you're in that situation, to help me up or to drag me, even something minor, call an ambulance, you know, whatever you could do, even if it's minor, like just try to do something, you know, and try to kind of think about it before it even happens, because those people had no clue, because they never thought about it. And it's okay, I get it, you know, everything happens.
I don't get it.
I mean, I just try, you know.
I don't get it. I could not imagine seeing someone falling out on an Arizona asphalt. I'm here in Arizona as well. I know.
I mean, I know what I would do, but you know.
Just imagine someone, you know, and you know, just put me in the mind of the story of the Good Samaritan. And if you see someone down and you see someone needing help, how are you supposed to react? What is the right way? What does the Bible tell us to do? You know, and it shouldn't even be a second thought. You shouldn't. It shouldn't even. You know,
and it was hurtful, you know, definitely coming to, and everybody's just kind of talking around me. There was like a whole circle forming and people just chatting, and I was all like, you know, hey, you know,
you're bleeding and
like, you know, like, so it made me feel a certain way.
Seriously. Well, you seem to be in good spirits, Sabrina.
Yes. I mean, people like you have been reaching out and really have been helping me with the healing process. And, you know, I was in a rut for a little while. I'm not going to lie. It has been a journey. But, you know, I do my daily devotion too, and that has been helping me.
Awesome.
You know, so I could only, you know, just take it day by day. So
awesome. You are a beautiful young lady, Sabrina. Thank you so
thank
much
you
for meeting with us today.
Of course. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. And I will be contacting you, checking up on you, making sure you're doing okay. And if you need anything,
I really appreciate that.
Definitely be in my prayers, always in my thoughts. You are my first video for the way.
Yes. Sure. Well, I'm glad.
In there with me too through all of the bloopers and the bleeps.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay. Thank you so much for sharing your story with me, okay?
Of course, definitely.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one. I'll talk to you later.